So, are there children here? So I'm going to pretend you're not here. Just warning you, that's what's happening. Okay, so most of this is new material for all of us, which is another way of saying amateur. And I just wanted to start out by commemorating a date. I've been here 20 wonderful years on Vashon Island. That's right. Which, there's some sort of, once you break the 20 barrier, there's something that happens. I'm not sure what. And, gray hair, right? And, so, I'm proud of being from Vashon Island, you know. I go to people, hey, where are you from? I'm from Vashon Island. And they're like, oh, the hippie island. I'm like, what? The hippie island? I mean, you can't find a hippie around here. Where? Are there any hippies here? I don't see one hippie around here. Steve. Are you pointing at Steve? He's not even a hippie. He's a hermit. He's not technically a hippie. I mean, there's Ron Hook, but he never comes out, you know? Have you seen Ron lately? What does he eat? But then, this has happened a couple times. People go, you've had orgies out there, don't you? I'm like, what? Once, twice a year, max! Now we close the streets down and shut down the ferry service, send the kids to Camp Self, sacrifice a few animals, and strengthen the gene pool. Sorry. The thing that really pissed me off about the ferry service are the bong-sniffing dogs that they have. Because, like, the first time I saw them, they were coming down the line, right? And there's the SWAT guy with Fido, and they're sniffing all the tailpipes and shit. I'm like, crap! And I'm like in the ashtray looking for my roaches and shit. And the fucking the pipe. Where's that goddamn pipe? Jesus Christ! The dog's coming closer. Fuck! Pipe! Shit! God damn! And I got really, you know, then I was like, oh right, it's not bong sniffing. But then it pissed me off. I'm like, it's a real waste of taxpayer dollars. I mean, they're there sometimes, and then they're not there sometimes. So what they're doing is like, hey, this is a great place to bomb, right here. Okay? So you bomb this, and then what we'll do is we'll go away, and you know when to come and bomb it, right? When the dogs aren't there. So you come and bomb the ship. That's cool. Thanks, guys, for that one. And so I get really pissed, and I'm looking at this guy. He's just sitting there with his dog, you know, and getting ready to sniff the tailpipes. And I'm like, you know, I'm just going to tell him this is stupid, right? And then as if something psychic, I don't know what happened, but he all of a sudden walks up to my car. He knocks on the window. And I roll it down. I'm like, yes, Ossifer? And he's like, my dog is currently in training. I'm wondering if I could plant some explosives on your car. And I looked up at him and I'm like, sure. And so he did. He planted the explosives on the car, and then the dogs, you know, coming down the aisle. It's cool. Then he freaks out at my car, right? And then everyone who's around me in their cars are like, fuck! I always knew Steffon was a terrorist. Jesus Christ. And then there's the gunboat guy. Remember, you know those gunboats? They're like, yeah, you can't bomb them now, but when we're gone... And then there's the guy in the front with the machine gun. At first, that's what happened. There'd be a guy in the front like, I'm here to protect you. Yeah. When the Al-Qaeda sub comes up, we'll get him. Yeah. When the car explodes on the ferry, we'll shoot shit. Yeah, cool. Your tax dollars at work. So, you know, you live on an island like this, and there's, you see the same people over and over again, you know, and you kind of get tired of people after a while. So the best thing you can do when you really want to lose friends is change your name. Yeah, because you see, your name isn't for you, it's for other people. So you're basically just telling them to fuck off when you change your name, you know? Someone comes up to you and you're like, hey there, hi Sally, I changed my name. Oh, it's not Steffon anymore? No, it's my spiritual teacher gave me a new name. It's Bodingo Hanuman. Oh, okay. Bodingo. No, it's one word. Bodingo Hanuman. Alright. Bodingo Hanuman. People are in the grocery store, you're like, hi there. They're like, you get a whole new set of friends who will know you as Bodingo Hanuman for the rest of your life. So I have a 2-year-old, and I'm learning a lot of things. It's a 2-year-old boy who's sort of like known as a strong-willed boy. There's a book about them. And I've realized that, you know how 2-year-olds say no a lot? Like, they're famous for that, right? The reason they say no a lot is because they don't know how to say fuck you yet. Really, no one taught them, so they're using what they got. They're like, Giacomo, don't hit your sister. No! No! Yeah, I've had a lot of witnessing. And so when he pulls out the middle finger like this, I'm like, okay, that's enough. And I pick him up, and he does the kipper fish thing where he's like, it's like a shrimp that's gonna, and I'm like, and you're trying to walk around. It's about 30 seconds of that, and then it becomes the Tasmanian Devil whirlwind, the Warner Brothers Tasmanian Devil. So it's like, there's just limbs flying. You can carve wood, you know. And then about 30 seconds of that, and then it's the cry. And the limp. So he just becomes like the puddle kitten that you can just pour from hand to hand. And once the cry thing happens, that's cool, because you've won. Put him down. Whew, yeah. Then there's the diapers thing. See, a strong-willed boy considers pooping in their pants a really empowering thing. That's going to show everyone that. But it's really our fault. We should have done the elimination communication technique, etc. Elimination communication technique. And we didn't. We were lazy. We were like, just let him crap in his pants, it's cool. But then when you're a baby, you don't know that you have genitals. You just think, I have fingers, I have toes, I've got a nose, and I've got squishy white part that stinks all the time, right? So like that. And so when you change their diapers, they're like, what the hell's going on? And the first thing they want to do is reach down there, right? And you don't want them to do that because they get it everywhere, right? So you have to invent something like we did the hand clap thing, like, it's time to change the diaper. It's time to change the diaper. Yes, clap the hands, clap the hands. You're like clapping the hands, you change the diaper. It's all cool. And I think later in life, when they're the doctor's like holding their nuts and like, okay, cough. And they're like, yay! Why are you clapping? I don't know. It just happens somehow. I hope he survives.